Good afternoon. Hi, folks. Phil McPhail here with United Country Lifestyle Properties of Maine. Welcome to the coastal town of Cutler, Maine. I'm going to show you today 3 Little Machias Bayside lots, all between 1.9 and 2 acres each. They got some nice frontage on the bay, great views of the bay, and year-round frontage on Route 191 or Cutler Road. So come along with me. Let's see if we can find you your getaway up here in the northern Maine coast. All right, standing down here near the shore now, folks, and let's go over these 3 lots. We got 3 surveyed lots, all approved lots for division. The first one is 2 acres with 518 feet of road frontage and 700 feet along the bay. This lot is has frontage on both the ocean and a little bit on the stream that enters the ocean. The next lot is the center lot, and that's 1.9 acres. We got 388 feet on the road and 394 feet behind me on the bay. And the final lot, which would be the one closest to the Machias side of the property, would be 1.9 acres, 380 feet on the road, and 390 feet on the bay. Give you a little information about the property here. This is mostly old field. We're standing in a field of wild blueberries, and they're growing wild here everywhere and delicious. I've been eating them, and if you've ever watched any of our previous videos, you know I like blueberries. The elevations run from the beginning of the lot, obviously 0 at the shore of the ocean, up to about 50 feet back at the road. So we got really nice elevation change pretty quickly here. Gives us a commanding view of Little Machias Bay. The lots here on Little Machias Bay, they're not part of a homeowners association, so no HOA fees or any of that a lot of you folks out there are scared of. However, they do have some protective covenants that ensure that the properties will maintain their value. And those include things like no further subdivision of the lots, no mobile homes, no junk vehicles. Any construction started here must be finished within a year on the exterior, so we don't have any tar papered covered or home wrap finish on the exterior for extended periods of time. There is a minimum of 1,400 square feet of living space above the foundation level, which is a pretty reasonably sized home. Other than that, I think that covers most of the covenants. There may be, we got 20-foot setbacks from the sidelines, and that's it. We covered them all pretty well. So if you got any questions about that, you can contact Suzanne Barrett. She's a listing agent on this property, and we'll have her number here on the screen so you can reach out to her. So let's talk a little bit about the waterfront here in Little Machias Bay. Little Machias Bay is a tidal area. You will see a very large flat out here during dead low tide. The interesting thing about that, you go down to the shore, you're going to have some beach frontage, and in the tide you can follow it out. If you get a clamming license, you could dig clams down here. It's a very interesting part of the coast, and the scenery is changing by the minute, if certainly not by the hour. So getting down to the shorefront, you're going to need to have probably a ladder or something, or a set of steps down in places. The first lot up by the stream has got some pretty easy access right to the shorefront. I'm over here on the first lot we mentioned, which is about 2 acres and 700 feet of frontage on the bay. It also has frontage on Eastern Marsh Stream here. And right now, you got some idea of the tides here in northern Maine. They're over 20 feet, I believe, in this location. This is not a river. This is the current created by that tide rushing into Eastern Marsh Brook. Really interesting landscape here. Beautiful rock beach. We got small stones. We got all kinds of seashells here. Really a beautiful area. Let's talk a little bit about what Cutler's got to offer. The Cutler Bow Coast Public Reserve lot is just a few miles up the road. 12,000 plus acres of conserved land, miles of trails along the Bow Coast. You got some cliff faces you can walk along that are over 100 feet high, looking off the Grand Manan and the open Atlantic Ocean. Truly a beautiful area, and much of this town, more than half of the landscape in this town, is conserved in one form or another. Hey, while you're here visiting us, looking at this property here in Cutler, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit on all the notifications once you do that subscription, and we appreciate it. If you like the video, give us a like, share it with 3 of your friends. Help us build our channel. Where are we here in the state of Maine? Well, we're up in Washington County, the town of Cutler, like we mentioned earlier. We're about 14 miles from the county seat of Machias. Machias is the nearest service town. It's also one of the largest towns in Washington County. It's got a hospital, you got doctors and dentist's office there, shopping centers, University of Maine, Machias, some really nice restaurants, cool little scenic town up in the northern coast of Maine that doesn't get the traffic of, say, Bar Harbor and the Camden area. Much quieter place. If you're looking to get away from crowds, this is a good area to come to. The city of Bangor is about 99 miles from here. That's where you'll find your nearest commercial airport. That's Bangor International Airport. It's about an hour and 45-minute ride right from here. Boston's about 360 miles, 5.5-hour ride. The easternmost town in Maine, Lubec in Campobello Island in the province of New Brunswick, Canada. You can cross through Lubec into Campobello. That's 21 miles north of us here at this location in Cutler. Hey, before we wrap up this video, I just wanted to remind you, if you're interested in Maine real estate and what's going on a monthly basis, don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter. We'll put a link to it here, both below the video and on the QR code here on the screen. Check that out. We've got monthly updates for new properties, what's been selling, things that are happening in this Maine real estate market. Thanks for coming along on the tour here in Cutler with me today. Let's wrap up this video with some of the terms and how we're offering this property. These 3 lots are going to be available as an online auction, and that auction is going to open on August 7th at 5 p.m. and that will close on September 6th at 2 p.m. So you've got a month to come up, take a look, see if you like the properties, bid on the ones you want, bid on all 3 of them if you want to. If you got any questions on the auction, you can reach out to Morgan in our office, and her number is here on the screen. If you wanted to talk about the properties, maybe make an offer outside the auction, call Suzanne Barrett. Her number's right here. She's a listing agent, a licensed real estate agent handling this with our licensed auctioneer, Morgan. Folks, if you are interested in this and you are going to bid at the auction, do yourself a favor. Make sure you get the bid package, which is available at the auction site in the link or in the QR code here, and read it, please. There's some specifics about the property, about the auction process itself. It's pretty straightforward, but if you're not familiar with it, you should not be bidding on these properties. And we will have our auctioneer reach out to you if you do register to make sure you've done that. So the taxes on these properties currently are about $1,800, just over $1,800 on the 1.9 acre lots and about $1,900 just over on the 2 acre lot with the extra frontage. Again, thanks for taking this tour. I'm Phil McPhail. Have a great day.